studying the Bible or looking at it, if you're going to just do it to prop up lies because you twist the scripture, is never going to be a positive thing. So that's why we're saying it's a negative thing. Now, you said it gets people back into the Old New Testament. Now, in the case of IUIC, yes, you'd be right, Bashira, that they would look at the New Testament as a proof text for their religious beliefs. You're right. But a lot of the Hebrew Israelites, there's a significant portion of them, I'll say it that way, they don't even hold to the New Testament anyway. They just hold to their Hebrew Israelite identity, supposedly. Meaning Hebrew Israelism doesn't even necessarily mean someone holds to the New Testament. Then you get groups like Sakari or the Kingdom Harbinger folks, Divine Prospect and his followers, who discount everything Paul says, and then you get into Ron Shields, Divine Prospect, he even chops up more of the New Testament. I did a video on this one.
Of Paul, and I said the Paul's epistles are good for information, insight, etc., but it does not hold authority over the circumcised.
About atheist scholarship sneaking into the church, where I took him to task on that. He's never made a response video, and he never will, because honestly his information and the way he presented was so bad, he just simply can't really make a valid response to it, and that's okay.
It's impossible for him to see any kind of good, for him to see any kind of unequivocal truths, to him to see anything from our perspective, because he engages in presuppositional apology. His mind is already made up. What he sees, what he thinks, what he believes, and only what he believes is the orthodox position. You cannot get objective information from somebody that's a presuppositionalist. It does not work. I'm not a presuppositionalist. If I was a strict presuppositionalist, I would have never been a Hebrew Israelite, right? And I would have never been engaged in the type of work that I do now, right? I would never be talking about ancient pre-Israelite culture. I would not be talking about historical messianism. I would not be talking about connecting so-called African Americans here in America. A good amount of them trace them back to West African tribes and look at the ethnic markers of customs for us to go back and see what the original practices was that was encapsulated in those West Africans who do profess to be from Israel. I would not be able to provide you with these various angles or anything that I teach if I was a presupposition.
That's okay, but my point is, you know what's going to happen? I'm going to take it into account. I'm going to listen to it. But I'm going to find an answer. I'm not going to be moved or pushed around by somebody's YouTube video or their little lecture. Part of apologetics is a mindset. And you know what? That's why I embrace what I call presuppositional apologetics.
I want to say this. There's people in our community that are damaged. There's people in our community that are hurt or disappointed. I want to let you know, family, if you've been hurt, damaged, disappointed from your walk in this community, do not charge it to Yah. Okay? Do not charge it to the culture. Do not charge it to the lifestyle. Do not charge it to the obligation that we have to Yah in the community. Charge it to flawed people.